You know that person who really bugs you? You know, the second you meet them, you just immediately don't care for them. You know, you're not even sure why. It may be when they start to talk and you just go, ugh. Or they may not even need to talk. You know, it's not usually just one person that bugs us, but more often it's kind of a type of people that tend to bug us. Sometimes it's that super nice, smiling all the time person. Sometimes it's that contentious, non-stop conspiracy theory anti-vaxxer. Sometimes it's that chatterbox that just won't shut up talking about themselves. So what do you do when you meet one of those people that just irritate you? Do you want to avoid them? Do you want to cut them down to size somehow? What is it that you do? Well, these are the questions that are asked by Jay Pathak. He's one of the writers of our book on neighboring that a bunch of us are studying this month. And Pathak says that one thing that's important for us all to realize is that this experience of disliking certain types of people also applies to us. So actually, we are the type of person, I am, you are, that someone else really is annoyed by. Yeah. Right now, just by you living your life, by you breathing, doing what you normally do, you're annoying a certain number of people, right? So if you were thinking about that this morning, how would you want them to relate to you, even if they find you annoying? With a little grace? In a perfect world, everybody gets along, right? But we live in a world where things go wrong, where people disagree, and even just by living as the people we are, we can cause friction with other people around us. Sometimes simply because of our temperament, by our background, by the way that we live or the way that we speak, we annoy people. And because of that, sometimes they hurt us. And as we have been hurt, so we learn to hurt other people. That seems to be the way it works. Well, last Wednesday evening, here at St. Andrews, we heard from our Indigenous neighbors about what happens when this kind of dislike and this even hatred goes deeper in us as a people and becomes institutionalized, as it was in government-sponsored, church-run residential schools, where simply because of the color of your skin or the fact that you were indigenous warranted you being stolen from your home and being locked up in what the public called residential schools, but what the people inside knew was really a house of horrors. So I want you to listen to this clip of Wallace Alexson describing here on Wednesday night what happened to him in that situation.
And lo and behold, the old priest, he comes along with a big long strap about like that. Roll up your sleeves. No, I'm not going to roll up my sleeves if you're going to hit me. Roll up your sleeves, he says. Whacks me across the back with that strap. Roll up your sleeves. Whack. Another cracker. right across the back. And by the time you get beaten like that a few times, you are going to roll up those sleeves. So we pulled them up, both sides. Put out your hands. Both hands like that. And I thought, well, this guy's going to hit me on a hand. That shouldn't be too bad. But I don't know what he had on that strap, but it was either carbolic salve or some kind of chemical that sunk into your skin when you were hit, and it hurt like a son of a gun. Strapped from the elbows down, 10 times on each side. Bang, bang. Cry like a son of a gun. Didn't help. No help whatsoever. Even though you were showing emotion that you were hurt. Instead, I think maybe he might took enjoyment out of that, seeing little kids being hurt like that and crying and carrying on. This type of treatment went on, well, just about for the duration that I was there. I got lots and lots and lots of strappings.
You can listen to the whole thing at standrewscalgary.ca. But it's totally appalling the way that human beings can mistreat one another simply because of the color of someone's skin, or because they have a different language or religion, or simply because of who they are. And it's appalling, isn't it? The way that we who claim to follow Jesus can so easily write others off and treat them so appallingly. We need to sit with that. We do. And realize the capability that we have in the church for going the wrong way, right? For going the wrong way. Now, I think Alexson on Wednesday night was demonstrating something very different, however. Because remember, it was church people who inflicted what he described there for us. And he was willing to come here last Wednesday night and sit among church people and tell his story. So you know that something different. He's going in a different direction. Even after his life was devastated by church people.